Hi, everyone. This is Kathy Mamolen. I am a psychic medium and intuitive life coach. And recently, I've had a lot of questions about why am I seeing all of these repeating numbers? Okay, 1111, 444, 555. What do they mean and why am I seeing them? In my lives, I catch these repeating numbers all the time. And I'll say to my audience, hey, we have an angel number, everybody make a wish. But I think that I take it for granted because it happens to me multiple times a day. Now, I am an evidential psychic medium, which means that numbers, names, dates, evidence are a big part of my readings all over the world. And numbers are a distinct pattern in my reading. So I'll give you an example of how a lost loved one uses numbers to communicate to me, and they communicate to you to send you signs that they're always around you. Okay. So this is an example of a reading. So I'm in a reading with a mother, and I have her lost son with me. And all of a sudden, the son says to me, look at the clock now. So I look at the clock, and the clock says 2:17. Okay, 2 o'clock in the afternoon, 17 minutes past. And I say to the mother, does 2:17 have any meaning to you? And I said, because your son just asked me to look at the clock at that time. And she says, yes, that's his birthday. He was born February 17th. I said, any chance that your son was really, really clever with numbers, like puzzles, games, had that kind of number mind? And she says, yes. And I said, well, I think it was a test. It was a game. It was a test that for me, that he wanted me to look at the clock now. And if I got the answer right, we would move on. So that's how the numbers and the evidence work in my life. That's just one example. Okay. So let me share with you, because this was a request from the audience, please, Kathy. So this is just going to be a chat with a psychic medium just for a few minutes. And I did take some notes. So I'm going to reference my notes so I don't forget anything, because I spent a few days putting this together for you. So the most common numbers that you're seeing, right, are 1111. Everybody knows 1111. Why am I seeing 1111? Why am I seeing 777, 555, 444, 333? Okay. I'm going to refer to it as, we always say those are angel numbers. I'm going to take it a step further. Okay. Who are our biggest angels? It's the lost loved ones that we miss the most, right? They are our biggest angels. Okay. Yes, I have all kinds of archangels around me. We have spirit guides, but the individuals and the souls that are most connected to you are your lost spouse, your father, your mother, a son, a daughter, even a pet. Okay. So it's really important to them that they get these numbers through to you. It's one of the ways that they can send a repeating pattern to you to let you know that they're okay and that they're trying to reach out to you and they're trying to connect to you. So I want you to think a step higher than just 1111. I don't want you to just go 1111. Oh, thank you, angels. I'll make a wish. I actually want you to go a step deeper. I want you to think about the lost loved one that you are most connected to, that you would love to hear a message from. And I want you to acknowledge them at that moment. Okay. I want you to acknowledge that, in my case, it would be my father, my grandmother, and I would say, okay, Dad, thank you. He's kind of patting when I do these lives and I catch these angel numbers. I secretly say, okay, Dad, I know this is your way of saying you're proud of me. So, my hands just tingled when I said that. Beautiful. And it's the sense of they're behind me, they're with me, they're acknowledging me. I want you to consider the thoughts and the feelings that you had in that moment in time, okay? If you had anxiety, if you have been worrying about something, if you have challenges, if you're feeling sad, if you're depressed, your mood, something like that. And then the other extreme, if you're celebrating something, okay, and you catch these numbers. It's your way of this lost loved one saying to you, I'm here for you. Okay, I'm here for you through this hard challenge, through this worry. I know you're worried, but I know that you're going to be okay. All right, just the same as if you lost your mother, and the sound of your mother's voice is probably, the only one that at that moment's going to say to you, your mother says you're going to be okay, you believe it, right? So it's that kind of feeling. It's that sense of, I'm going to nudge you. I'm going to tap you on the shoulders. I'm going to remind you that even in spirit, I am here with you. So I do want to acknowledge the angels, because I don't want to give them, this is a big part of how they communicate with us. But I do want to acknowledge our loved ones, that our loved ones are trying to communicate with us through these numbers, because I've seen these in such repetition in my readings. A big part of my readings on a daily basis are the numbers. And before a presence comes through to me, a father, a mother, they always share with me numbers first. Okay, they will give me a date, the month that they were born, the month that they passed, their birth date, the quadrant or the person I'm talking to's birth date, and then I'll say, oh, good, that's their birth date, or I'll say, oh, that's the date that they died, and they'll say, you think that's good? And I'll say, yes, because that means that they're coming. That means that they're coming in next in my readings. So the numbers are a huge trigger in my work. So you'll see me, if you watch me live or you've had private readings with me, you'll see me pulling those numbers over and over again, because it is a way for our lost loved ones to communicate with us and get us information. I'm on the phone with someone, and it's a man who typically is a little more skeptic, a little more judgmental of psychics, right? And I say, your mother's here. She's saying the number 5 is very important to her, and he says, yeah. And then I proceed to name all 5 of her children in the order of their birth. So that number 5 came in first, and then those names came in after. Okay, so if he was skeptical, it knocked the skepticism out of his socks right there at that moment, right? So it is their way to communicate to us, to give us evidence that they are here. And you don't have to be psychic to receive this information, okay? This is your loved one, their energy communicating to you, and only you in that moment of time, okay? The next thing that happens is they wake us up in the middle of the night. How many of you have had, you get woken up at, 3 a.m. Okay. Every morning or every few weeks, you get woken up at 3 a.m. Not, 2:58, not, 2:45, 3 a.m. on the button. And that happened to be the time that they passed. Okay. It is them saying to you, I'm okay. I'm on the other side. I'm just reminding you that even at night, I'm okay. And I want to let you know I guard over you, I watch over you, and I protect you while you sleep. Okay. So that repeating pattern are an example of them sending these nudges, these quiet, you're here. Okay, or I'm here for you is what I should say. So the repeating numbers is something that I really want you to look for. Okay. Now, 1111 in angel number terms means some kind of an awakening. Okay, they're trying to catch your attention. You usually have this sense of something new is coming, make a wish, those types of things. Okay, but what they're doing is they're trying to give you clarity of something that's coming. They're trying to remind you that something's coming. We're working for you. Things are coming, but some kind of a spiritual awakening, emotional awakening, some kind of new beginning is possibly a reminder when we are continually seeing 1111, which is the most popular angel number. So if anybody sees numbers, that's probably the number that they see. Okay. So look for the patterns of numbers. The number 2 means balance. We have that two people, looking for peace, looking for some kind of balance in your life. If you're seeing a lot of 2s, if you're seeing a lot of 3s, that's my master number. That is my Trinity. If you're Christian, the Father, the Son, the Holy Ghost. That is my master number. If you're seeing 3, reminding you that you have a spiritual purpose in life, that they may be calling you to do something else with your path. Okay. So that's an important number. My 4s, let me just find my 4s. I have 444. Okay. 4 is the angels are letting you know that you're at home, that you are comforted, that where you are is where you're meant to be. So if you're seeing a lot of 4s in your day, keep that in mind. Okay. That you're beautiful, you're amazing. They want to be there to help you. When I see 5s, 555, that some kind of change is coming. Ask for help, to help you through that situation, that there could be a relationship change, a health change coming, that the angels are saying, you know what, ask for our help. They are not going to come to you to help you unless you ask. They're kind of like waiting in the wings. They try not to butt in unless you're asking them for help. So I do want you to reach out to your archangels and include your loved ones, of course, in this message. Okay. I always, like I said, loved ones are your angels. They are your primary angels. They are your guardians. Okay. So that's who we're primarily, or at least as a medium, that's who I'm referring to for the most part. 888 is abundance. Okay, so you have a lot of abundance coming. You have some kind of abundance coming. 777 is they're cheering you on. They're patting you on the back. They're saying, good job, congratulations. You know what? I knew you were going to get that degree. I knew you were going to get engaged. We're celebrating with you. And then 999, I skipped over 666. You have some negative energy that I don't want to go there. 999 is something that you've completed or is about to be upon completion and maybe enter into another phase of our life, something like that. Okay. But the most important thing that I want to get in this reading, when somebody said to me, Kathy, why am I hearing these numbers? Okay. My first thought was, because they want to say they love you. I mean, but I guess people didn't know that. I guess people didn't make that connection. I need to share this with you. They're sending you repeating numbers because they want to connect to you. They want to let you know that they're okay. They want to let you know that they're with you. The more that you accept and acknowledge these repeating numbers that they're sending you, that that that's your child that has passed, okay? The more they're going to send them to you, the more connected you will feel to them, the more other signs will start to come in. Dimes, feathers, cardinals, songs, the sounds of their voice, chills on your arms, okay? They will send lots and lots and lots of messages, okay? But they start with the numbers because the numbers are easy, okay? The numbers are, you catch it and you go, I keep seeing that number. Okay. I know that number is important to me. I walk, somebody said to me the other day, she gave me a number story and she said something along the lines of they walked up to the house and it was like 444. And then the house number was 444 on the mailbox was 444. And she said, it was this so repeating that they had to, connect to it. Okay. So look for the numbers. The angels there's a lot of other information out there about each number and in angels and there's a ton of information out there. But I just wanted to share with you my perspective as a psychic medium and how these numbers come into my work and how lost loved ones literally deliver these numbers to me, because I know they're delivering them to you. Okay. If you're seeing your loved one's birth date on the clock, that isn't a coincidence. That isn't your mind saying, oh, I just want to see their number and I would stare at the clock and wait. No, it's like out of the corner of your eye, you just happen to glance at a digital clock and boom, there's your husband's birth date on the clock. That's no coincidence. Okay, that's that loved one saying, I'm here for you. I'm just reminding you because I can send it electronically. I can show you in numbers very easily that my energy comes through very easily with these numbers. Okay. So I want you to look for the signs today. I want you to enjoy the repeating numbers. Okay. I want you to see them as little pats on the shoulders and little pokes that like, hey, I'm not forgetting about you. Okay. I might be in spirit, but I'm still always here with you. I love you. I want you to be successful. I want you to be happy. I miss you. So I'm so grateful to live in this world. I am so honored and so blessed to be a medium. If you have any other questions about the work that I do and I can share it with you, I would love to share the world that I live in if it will help you, if it helps you to heal. I want you to have an amazing day. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for following my channel. If you have a question for me, please message me and let me know if you have a question. We can answer some more questions about being a medium or spirituality or being connected to lost loved ones, whatever I can help you with. I hope that this helped, and I hope it gave you a better understanding of connecting to repeating numbers in our angels and our lost loved ones. If you resonated with this video, please hit the subscribe button and ring the bell now so that you can get some of my other videos and continue to follow my journey. Have a great day, everybody.